Myself here. All right, guys, it is September 9th. Welcome to the Team Liberate call. Thank you all for being here, for sharing your night with us, and thank you for having a little bit of being flexible with the time difference. I was asked, so I'm trying to get all of these guest speakers for us, and so in return, I am guest speaking on all these other people's calls, and so I was a guest speaker at 8 o'clock, so I had to move this one to 9, and thankfully Baylee was cool with that too. Thank you, Baylee, for being flexible, and so I appreciate you guys all being here. So before we get started and I hand it over to our incredible guest speaker, I'm just going to do some quick recognition. I did put up the new, I cannot do two things at once right now. My brain sucks. I did put up the new recognition board earlier today. Want to give a shout out to Randy. Randy is our coach of the week. It is no surprise to all of you, I'm sure, that Randy is just freaking killing it at life and in her business. She is, when I think of a hustler, I think of Randy. She just makes, she has no excuses. She just makes it all work. She's a busy mom. She has 3 kids. Her husband is really busy on their farm. Nothing is easy for her, but she makes it work and she doesn't complain about it. And she's always asking questions and she's just a super go-getter. So I'm really, really proud of her. And I wanted to give her some recognition for all of her hard work this week. So congrats to Randy for being this week's coach of the week. Congrats to our very own Kelsey Connor, who is our only one on the left side of the leadership board with Success Club 6. Meaning that she has helped 3 people this month change their life with a challenge pack or getting started on Shakeology. In case you forgot or don't know, every life change is 2 points. And so when you help somebody sign up with a challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points. And when you help someone sign on with Shakeology Home Direct, you get 2 Success Club points. So considering that Kelsey is at Success Club 6 means that she has helped 3 people so far this month. So she's already locked in Success Club. I'm sure she is not stopping there. She has big goals and she's going to continue to invite and engage with people throughout the month and hopefully keep that number going. And then on the right, almost there, we have Emily at 4 and Erin at 4, meaning they have both helped 2 people this month. So they're on the left side because they haven't quite hit Success Club yet, but they're almost there, having helped 2 people. So I'm sure by next week we'll have more names on the board. We'll have some people shifting. Maybe Emily and Erin, will see them on the left side if they're able to help another person. So today on our team call, we have our very own Baylee from Team Boom. Baylee is on Team Boom. Was it Jen? I think it was Jen on our team who was like, wait a second. I think Baylee, she recognized you from the Boss Babes group. And she was like, wait a second, she's actually on Team Boom? Like, you're a celebrity. Like, yeah, she's on Team Boom. It's awesome. So I'm just going to pull up some of Baylee's highlights and her stats, and then I'm going to hand it over to her. So for those of you who don't know, who, like I just said, Baylee is on Team Boom. Who's your PS coach? Is it Carrie? Carrie, your coach? Yeah, I thought so. Carrie Stillman-Schmidt with the colorful hair. You probably recognize her. She is Baylee's coach. Baylee is a 1-star diamond. She's been a coach for 2 years in October, so not even 2 years, which is incredible. She's only 21 years old. I have to throw that out there. It's amazing. She's hit Success Club for 15 months, which is an incredible accomplishment. And she's a past bikini competitor, which is really, really neat. So Baylee's going to chat with us about something that she's really passionate about, which is hitting Success Club and hitting it every month and making it a non-negotiable, which might sound like a little bit of tough love, but I 1000% can get behind it. That Success Club is definitely something that it's not the end-all be-all in this business, like I talk about in our Coach Basics call, but it is a great way to gauge the progress that you're making in your business. And it means that you're doing the things. If you're hitting Success Club, it means you are being a product of the product. It means you're sharing your journey. It means you're, sending friend requests and connecting with new people. It means you're inviting and you're helping some of those people change their life. So I'm going to hand it over to Baylee, and I'm sure she's going to give us lots of tips and tricks and things that we can use in our own businesses.
Hello, thank you for having me. Yeah, I see a couple people in here like Tamika and then Randy and Maureen.
Yeah.
Did I say your name?
Who?
Anyway, hi. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. So I'm 21. I'm from Kansas, born and raised. I have been a coach. I signed up as a coach when I was 18, and then I quit 2 months in because I hated it and couldn't get anybody to sign up. And really all I wanted was like abs. Like I just wanted to look like Carrie, if you know who she is. And so I just really didn't have I had a passion for fitness, and I have since I was like 15, but I wasn't like mature enough, and I just like sucked at the business. So then I quit, and then I re-signed back up when I was 19. So I've like moved to Florida, moved home, moved to Oregon. I've been through like a lot of bad situations, and I'm still, like done coaching. So it's always something I like resort back to. And now I'm like, I bleed Beachbody blue. Is that this thing? Like, I just love Beachbody, and I love helping other women. But I've been doing Beachbody programs since I was like 15. Carrie got me started. I lost 64 pounds with 3 rounds of 21-day fix. And then I was like a big gym goer. So I didn't do the programs at the gym, and I didn't want to work out at home. Like, I was really against it. So I quit Beachbody, and then I went back to it, and then I started bikini competitions and all this stuff. So I've always like went back to Beachbody. It's like my thing. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this. Okay. So I'm going to talk about making Success Club a non-negotiable. And I don't know how to, can I do that? Perfect. Okay. So I think of Success Club as pretty much like planting a garden, because, we plant seeds with people, if that's what you want to say. I aim for Success Club 20 every single month, and I hit it just because I really believe it's something in the mindset. Like, if you say, oh my God, this month, like, I don't have anyone to sign up, like, I'm not going to hit Success Club, then you're not going to hit Success Club. And I tell my girls that all the time. It's something you have to believe in, and just keep planting the seeds and planting those gardens to grow those challengers and coaches, right? So it's a non-negotiable for my team. My girls are still working on it because I have like really new business builders. And I haven't had business builders for like a year in my business, a year and a half. So the past like 6 months is like the only time in my coaching career that I've had business builders. So I make it a non-negotiable for them to hit Success Starters, hit Success Club every single month, and do the things I do. Like, I make them be a replica of me. Okay, so pretty much like planting a garden is going to be like, the first step is going to be planting the seed. So whether that is like, hey girl, thanks for the follow. I'm Baylee. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Kansas, been on my fitness, explaining who you are. You're on a fitness journey, just connecting with them, but don't say anything about Beachbody, right? Like, you're just connecting with them as a human being. Whatever. So if you're not sending messages like this, and I wasn't for a long time, and I've kind of slacked on it for a while, but Carrie always told me that there's like 3 steps to making a connection with someone, like building that relationship. And it's sending the first message, like, thanks for the follow. The second message is going to be a compliment. Like, maybe you liked their dress that they were wearing, or they just got married and you message them and say like, congratulations. And then the third thing is going to be inviting them, right? So that's pretty much like planting the seed, watering it by commenting on their photos, or, sending them another message, and then watching that relationship grow. And then you invite them and they join your team, right? Because they've been watching you. So planting the seed, sending that initial message, watering the seed is going to be the second thing. So I use the 5-3-1 rule, and that's from Chalene Johnson, I think, or maybe she does like 3-2-1, something like that. But it really works. So I go and like 5 photos of someone's. I obviously follow them. I comment on 3, and that usually results in a follow back, or I think it's a follow back, like comment on 5, or like 5, comment on 3, follow back equals 1, or something like that. So yeah, is that right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I do to follow people, and I do that every single day for my power hour. Obviously, it's on the Success Club business activity tracker, but that is what I do to water the seed. And I always get follow backs because I'm like a picture person. Like, I have a really good memory with like a image memory. And every time I go and follow someone, I can remember if I went and liked all their photos and like commented. But I'm a genuine person when I comment, right? I'm not just like cute or like so cute, you know, something like other than that, and actually commenting something genuine on their photos, asking them a question so that they have to like comment back, you know, they're not just going to leave your question there. So that is pretty much like watering that seed, and you're going to watch it grow, right? For the next 1 to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, whatever, however long it takes. Watching it grow is going to be developing that relationship. Like I said, you know, messaging them, replying to their stories, supporting them, like support their photos every single day. Like with Tamika, just for instance, like, I think that's how you say your name. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm so freaking sorry. But just saying, like, I tag random girls in my dance posts every single morning. Not random, but like people I follow, and they're just like friends on social media. I've never invited them to my boot camps, but I just tag them to have fun, right? And I'm like, I nominate this person, and I always tag them, and they always dance. Like, it's just something fun we do. So that's something you can do to like watch it grow, right? You can tag them like, hey, drink your water, tag these people, you know? So even if they're like a random person, but you've talked to them and you've been supporting them on their journey, you can like tag them in your stories. Don't be afraid, like have fun with it. Message them about a free group, like stuff like that. You know, they're obviously watching you. And then picking the flower is going to be, you know, hey girl, invite. So you're going to be inviting them. And it usually results in them joining your team just because they've been watching you, they trust you, you know, they see you do these workouts every single day if you're showing up on your story. But it could also not result in someone joining your team, right? Because we know objections, people say no, whatever objection they have. Maybe they're doing their own thing. Maybe they'll do it in the future, like they'll think about it. So it's really just about building that relationship. And that is how I hit Success Club every single month. Like, this month, I signed people up that either reached out to me because they've been watching me and we've been going back and forth, or they are a seed that I planted a long time ago, like a long time ago. I never really signed anyone up in the month from like inviting them that month. It's crazy, but that's just how my business works. Usually anyone I talk to this month, if they can't sign up, I sign them up in October. So it's always like that month before type of thing. So people in August signed up, you know, I was talking to people in August, they signed up like this month. So, but it's all about like planting that garden with them because they want to know like you're a real person. And for me, like cold inviting does not work. I don't cold invite. It's not genuine to me, and it wouldn't work for me. If someone cold invited me, I would tell them no, and I would delete the message. So I just don't do it. And I don't have a fear of rejection, but it just makes me like uncomfortable and it affects my mood, and I just don't do it. So I just build the relationships and take time doing that. Okay, so why our business is based around Success Club. So this shows that you're helping people, creating a team, and building momentum. Like your coach, Brooke, or whoever your coach is on here, they tell you to hit Success Club every single month. Like that is your goal. And then after that, it's like, okay, sign people up with the 3-month, like focus on volume, whatever, you know, like you can run these fun groups, like you can make graphics, you can like waste your time doing all that stuff, but make sure you're hitting Success Club. And if you're not, then you're not building that momentum in your business. Like if you're not hitting Success Club, you're not, like your business is not going to go anywhere. You just have to make sure you're hitting at least 6 points a month. Like make that your goal and make it something where you wake up and that's what you do because you're trying to build your team. Like you all want to be successful. Maybe you're really successful already. Like I'm just saying this is something that our business is based around no matter what. It's not just points in your coach online office. It's the lives you've changed. You know, we love saying like, I changed 10 lives this month. Like it's freaking awesome. You know, celebrate yourself. Like changing lives is crazy. There's no other business where you change lives. Maybe like doctors. I don't know. But I'm just saying like there's no other online business. Like in It Works, they don't change lives. They just give you a wrap to help you lose weight, right? Like they don't, or whatever it is. Like you just have to keep thinking in your mind, like you're changing lives, and that's your goal every single month is to help 3 people and change their life with Shakeology, a challenge pack. I mean, they're getting you, like, you just have to really break down that value of like the challenge pack, but also they're getting you as a coach. That is huge. Like, that is what I preach to them. I'm like, you're not just getting workouts and you're not just getting nutrition. You're getting me. You're getting my time. Like, that's crazy, right? Because I could be over doing something else. Like, but no, I choose to help change lives. And I'm, you know, you get calls with me, you get phone calls with me, you can text me, whatever. Like, that's crazy, right? Because you don't get to do that with like people at the gym, like random people at the gym, right? So it's the benchmark we're given to measure our business. So we always tell you to hit Success Club. Hit it early and consistently each and every month, right? Hitting it early takes that stress off of you. And I know a lot of my coaches, like on the 26th of the month, they're like, oh my God, I'm not at Success Club. And I'm like, what did you do all month to get yourself to Success Club? You know, you're like scraggling now because you didn't hit it. And it's like the end of the month. Well, you didn't do anything. Sorry, I'm like burping. It's so bad. Anyways, you know, like you have to like make it a goal to hit it early. So for me, I make it a goal to have 1 point every single day. I'm at Success Club 10 right now, and it's the 9th of the month. So that's like 1 point a day. I aim for 1 point a day. So, you know, a challenge pack every other day or whatever it is. So if if you have a certain income goal every single month, I always sit down with my coaches and have them sit down by themselves and like figure out, you know, make a roadmap. Like, how many challenge packs do you need to sell to hit this income goal? You know, if you have a goal of $300, that's like 6 challenge packs, right? And if you're not like signing 6 people up, you're never going to hit your income goal. I mean, even like selling Shakeology, that's great too. Team volume is great, but it's first you hit Success Club and then you can focus on other things to make your income, right? So hitting it early, I'm just saying, like, it takes the pressure off of all month. You're trying to like scraggle for Success Club and you're just like not hitting it because, you know, it's like, again, like the end of the month, the last week in the month, you're stressed out. People can sense that. People that you're messaging know that you're just trying to make a sale because you haven't made a sale this month and you are trying to hit Success Club, right? Like, they just know. People know when your mood is like trash and you're stressed out and you're upset at yourself because you just didn't do anything. So hitting it early and just making that a goal. And so again, like, you're hitting Success Club, so that makes your coaches more eager to do it with you. Like, I know my coaches love being on the leaderboard for you know, having points on the board. Like, that recognition is awesome, and people want to be on that board. And when they don't see their name up there, they're going to be like, dang, my coach is getting like, she's selling 5 challenge packs a month. Like, I'm at 0. I should like work harder, you know, because your coaches are going to do half of what you do. Well, from my experience, they do like half of what I do. So always remember, like, they're watching you, you're setting that example for them. So always hit Success Club so that your coaches hit Success Club, and that's building your business. Like, you're making money because your coaches are hitting Success Club. So shh, be quiet. Why is it a non-negotiable? So rewards, obviously. I love rewards, trips, prizes, all that stuff. I also just love being shouted out in like my uplines group. Like, Carrie, you know, sends me gifts, whatever. That motivates me. Like, I'm that type of person. I love when I get like a gift card or something, I don't know, like a cup or a decal. Like, I love that stuff. I love all the stuff that Beachbody gives us for hitting Success Club. I think that's amazing. Bobbleheads, like suitcases, bags. I mean, that's crazy. Like, that motivates all my coaches. And trips, like, it's just nuts. So have that in the back of your mind, you know. Hit Success Club and you can take your family on an all-inclusive trip, right? Like, you're literally just paying airfare. And you can earn money towards like the trips, like trip credits, right? No matter what. So think of the things you do in your life no matter what. Like, you go to work because you have to. You provide for your children because you're a mom. You fill up your car with gas because obviously you wouldn't get anywhere without it. So make Success Club that. Like, just know in the back of your mind, your business is not going to grow if you don't hit Success Club. Your end goal. So think about your end goal. Like I said, is it, a certain amount of income? Figure that out with, if your coach is Brooke, like say, hey, I want to make a roadmap. Like, this is my income goal. How do I get here? Like, if you're literally lost, you can figure it out. It's super easy. And it might take that pressure off of you of like, you don't know where you're going. Right. So I always like revisit my income goal every single month and try to like hit that different ways. Maybe I just want to hit Success Club 6 and then do it a bunch of other ways, like trying to get to my income goal. Whatever it is for you, if it's like you want to have the highest Success Club numbers on the board, like of your team, that's, it's just, you have to figure out that goal. Like earning the trips for your family, you have to hit Success Club to do that. Okay, hitting Success Club early in the month. So like I said, hitting it early in the month just really helps. I'll just put this down here too. It really helps just take that pressure off of yourself, and also allows you to do different things during the month, like have more time to run groups, free groups, like make graphics, which I freaking love. But I never do that stuff until I hit Success Club because that's just my non-negotiable. So hitting it early in the month, duplication. So if you do that, your coaches are going to do half of that, right? Having them hit Success Club benefits you in multiple ways. You get new coaches on your team. They're going to be success starters, right? Because they're going to be hitting Success Club, and those are elite points. Just note that. Like, for me, that's something I'm trying to reach. So success starters, like you want your coaches to earn these awesome things for success starters. And that's, they're getting a free summit ticket. So having them hit Success Club right on in their business when they first start is amazing. Emeralds. So, once your emeralds are hitting Success Club, they get those free customers. Like, that's crazy. And I actually heard that Beachbody's taking away free leads. Did you hear that? Yes. They said that. Well, some girl told me that, but she said she heard it from like her upline or something. And her upline's like Anita Myron or.
Wow. I hadn't heard that.
Really sad. Because, not a lot of mine like reply to me, but that's something really cool.
But the ones that do, I feel like are really valuable. Like you have to go through all of them, but then when you get a good one, you get a good one.
Yeah. And still like some of them even like buy stuff and you get like Success Club points.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard that and that makes me really sad. But demonstrating duplication. So like I said, aim for 5 points by the 5th of the month, because then like you're on track. Aim by 10 by the 10th. That way you're not last minute scrambling. Whatever it is, like you totally don't have to do that. It's just something to where your mind, it was like the 4th, September 4th, and I was like, oh my God, I'm at 0. And then the next day I got like 2 people signed up because I just in my mind was like, I need to sign 2 people up today, right? And you will do it. Like you will find every single way to do it. Just like if your house is burning down and your kids are in it or your animals are in it or whatever is happening, you're going to find a way to go into that house and get your kids out, right? So make that just like Success Club. Like you're going to find a way to sign those people up if you're not on track for your goal. Yeah, it was a great analogy. These are just like 3 things you can incorporate. New people, like I said, following new people equals new conversations, equals those new invites. So that's how you never run out of people to invite. Like my coaches always say, I ran out of people to invite. And I'm like, yeah, because you're not making new connections. Like you have to be following new people and expanding your market. So consistency plus persistence, even when you don't feel like it, just stay consistent. Use your business tracker every single day. Like anyone that uses that should be at Success Club right now because it seriously works. And if you're doing those things, like when I don't use that tracker, I never hit Success Club because I just, I scroll social media and I just like don't get things done. And then add urgency to your invites. Like if it's the end of the month, you have like 2 promo codes left. You don't have to push and be like, I have $10 off. Like I have $10 off. You can totally sign up. Like right now you'll get $10 off because then you're just selling that promo code. You're not selling you, but you can say like, hey, if you're ready to commit, I will give you $10 off because budget life, #budget life, whatever you want to say. And yeah, I'll give you $10 off. I'll send you a pre-workout sample. I'll send you a decal, whatever it is. Offer that incentive and don't be afraid to do that. Like I always, if it's like the end of the month, I'll send a voice message and be like, hey girl, I know that we talked, 2 weeks ago. You said you were going to think about it and talk to your husband. What do you think? It's September 26th. There's 4 days left in the month. Like, do you want to start crushing goals with us or whatever? I have $10 off if you're ready to commit. Like just something super simple like that. Not kind of like rubbing it in their face. Like sign up now, I have $10 off. So yeah, make it a no matter what, like keep it simple every single day. Keep it simple. Do your power hours. Use a Success Club tracker. Don't be pushy. Like just be a human being that's trying to make money and trying to change lives. That's what we do. We all on this call have a passion for helping people, no matter if it's like with a bag of Shakeology or Performance Line or 3 boxes of Beach Bars because they love sweets and snacks. Like there are different ways you can hit Success Club if challenge packs just aren't going, if that's just not happening for you, there are other ways to hit Success Club and get people started. 3 boxes of Beach Bars and the free trial. Like then they'll get a challenge pack next month, something like that, So there's other ways to hit Success Club as well other than challenge packs. But hitting Success Club is key, and then you do the other fun shit. Okay, I'm going to check the chat. I don't have a roadmap template. I kind of just I actually get on a call with them or like a phone call, and I ask them like, what's your income goal? Whatever, like if we had a Zoom call and they told me all that stuff, I make them like a coach plan. So I'll show you an example really quick. So I make like a Google Doc, and let me see. It's not really for like new coaches just because it's kind of overwhelming. But if I have like a coach that's not hitting Success Club and has been in the business for a while, like over 6 months, and they're not selling like a thing or helping anybody, I will make them something like this. Let me show you. Maybe. I can't find you. There you are. Okay, so it kind of just says like, so things to focus on. So I give them like some things to focus on. Obviously, reading personal development, have a posting plan, like be on social media, right? Building relationships. So just like basic things. And then goal for each month. So this is what she wants each month. $400 to $450 a month. She wants to hit Success Club 5, and she wants to sign at least one to two coaches or discount coaches, and the rest can be challengers. So I put like her goal, what she told me, and then this is like a cheaper challenge. So every person that says like they can't afford a challenge pack, we always sign them up with the 3-month BOD membership, and then we get them a superfood sampler because it's volume. And honestly, like people sometimes just say they can't afford the challenge pack because they're scared. And I've had girls actually sign up. They signed up September 1st with the 3-month, and both of the girls that signed up September 1st with the 3-month, they already bought a challenge pack because they loved the workouts, they loved the group, and they could afford it. They just wanted to dip their toes in. So if you do that for anyone that can't afford it, that will always result in the challenge pack if you provide every tool that you would with a challenge pack. So I just told her like, here's some extra money. If you sign 10 girls up a month with the cheaper challenge, you can make an extra $260, right? Because I just had like this commission breakdown list that I looked at. Extra money, you can sell some Shakeology samplers. If you sell 15, that's $100 a month. So overall, if she sells 8 challenge packs a month, that's $400. So to get to her income goal, she has to sell 8 challenge packs a month and hit Success Club Success Club 10 plus. That's like, what is that? Like 16 or something? Yeah, Success Club 16. So she gave me a goal of Success Club 5, but her income goal did not match that. So I gave her, 8 challenge packs is $400, or you can hit Success Club 5 or 6, and then you can do other things like the 3-month plus Shakeology samplers or beach bars or anything like that. So I just give them like different things they can do. And then her plan, like enrolled ASAP before September 10th, which she is 1 coach away. Like she's halfway there. post about coaching opportunity, post about boot camp because she wasn't doing that, keep showing up on stories, and then diamond group after she hits emerald. So I just kind of like give them a plan, and everyone's different just because of their goals. But if that's like too complicated, then you could maybe just make like like get on a call with them and kind of like have them write down, ways to get to their income goal. I just haven't made like an actual roadmap. I've just been doing like the coaching plans because then they can keep it and then I have it and we can always like revisit it.
I think it's awesome. I think it's great, especially in hopping on a call with them to do it. Do you know how much off the top of your head, the 3-month bod plus the Shakeology sampler plus the
yes, I do. Hold on.
like
so the 3-month
cheaper it is than a challenge pack?
So actually, I think the challenge pack, we figured out the team volume for that, because let me look real quick so I don't tell you the wrong thing. I think the team volume for a challenge pack is, don't quote me, but maybe like 130 or 150 or something. And then if you did like the year's bod, that's like worth 200 TV. So, there's different things. And I've been really like digging into TV a lot lately because my volume was really bad on my legs. And I was cycling maybe like once a week. It was really bad. So I've had my girls focus on hitting Success Club. And then after that, signing up anyone that said they couldn't afford it with the 3-month, with the 6-month, like push the 6-month, like push the, just the year's workouts because it's cheaper than the challenge pack. But really focusing on other things after they hit Success Club 6, just because a lot of other things have TV, like really high TV. But I do know that the 3-month bod, once it goes through, it's $15 commission, and then the Shakeology sampler is 11 or 12, I think.
But how much is it maybe people to order it? Like how much is a sampler?
They have a regular one for $24, and then I was going to show you that actually. And then a vegan one for $17 because the vegan one only has like 4 flavors.
Oh,
but we do something. I just started this with my coaches because I saw. So you talked on Jackie Hart's team call, right?
Yeah.
So she posted. I'm in her coach group because I was like, I spoke on one of her team calls a while ago, and she had this genius idea. So this did not come from me, but she had a genius idea of doing like a make $500 in 30 days or something like that. So what it was is much every time someone said no or couldn't afford it, you signed them up with a $39 thing. So you had to sign 10 people up. You would pretty much convert 5 of those to completion packs because the TV was just way higher than having them cancel and get a challenge pack. So she explained it, and you could probably find it in her coach group a ways back, maybe like 2 weeks. But it was amazing. Like my TV was out of this world because my girls did that. And people preach, challenge packs. And it's like, yes, hit Success Club with the challenge pack or Shakeology or whatever. But there are so many other ways to make money. There are so many other ways to help people. Like, don't just shake off the people that can't afford it. Like, get them started with the 3-month thing. They don't pay until 2 weeks later. So if they really can't afford it that day, they're not even paying till 2 weeks later. But yeah, we did that challenge. I was gonna show you.
Yeah. So if they say no, you have them sign up for the 3-month or the 6-month and just get started.
Yeah. So I just give them an option. Like you get 3 months of workouts, or you can get 6 months for $59. I think it's $59, but they actually pay for the 6-month. They don't get the 2-week free trial. So we did this challenge. So every time you sign someone up with a $39 membership and a shake sampler or a pre-workout sampler, because we offered that to them, we had a graphic, and I can share it with you in Messenger. Comment below and tell us what they signed up with. And then I had like different prizes. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to show, but basically like, oh, there you go. So top life changer for every person you bring into the group, you earn a point. So the coach with the most points will get a sports bra from me. And then top volume earner. So that's really all about the add-ons, because you don't get the volume from the 3-month until 2 weeks later.
Right.
So it's all about add-ons. So whoever like has the most add-ons gets the matching leggings or whatever. And I had one new coach, like she just signed up 3 weeks ago. She hit Success Club 6 this month, and she signed up like 18 people with the 3-month. Like, it was nuts. It's just like these different things that aren't so stressful, you know, like the 3-month thing. If I knew about that when I was a new coach, like, that's awesome, you know, especially for a new coach, because it's not as stressful as, you know, pushing that challenge pack.
Right.
I'll send you that graphic right now, so don't.
Yeah, I would love it.
But I pretty much copied like Jackie's Google Doc. It kind of had like some combos in it, example combos where you can go back to people and be like, hey girl, like I know you said you couldn't afford the challenge pack, but I really want to help you get started. So how about this? Like, I have a 3-month challenge starting September 10th, whatever, and then you kind of explain like what they get. And then we just sent, here, I'll show you guys. We sent this graphic along with it if they said they wanted to do it. And then at the bottom, it has like the add-ons. So I'll send it to you, but it's just like a cute little thing.
I love that.
So that really works. And if you know, if you have new coaches that are struggling, but they, you know, I always tell them like push the challenge pack first. Obviously, it's the best solution. They're going to get their supplements.
Right.
If they're really struggling. Like, I've had coaches struggle hard, like making someone get a challenge pack. And I don't know if it's like their combos or just like their self-confidence being really low, but they are just, they boom it with the $39 thing. It's crazy, like the comparison.
So at what point do you have your people talk about like converting to a challenge pack or getting a completion pack or whatever? You wait a couple
so
weeks?
I usually give them like a week, maybe 2 weeks. Even like, I had this girl, she signed up with the 3-month and she got the pre-workout sampler. She loved the pre-workout. She was like, oh my God, I love this. So she ordered a tub. And then she was obsessed with it. And she's like, oh my God, like I'm signing up with the challenge pack. Like, I just need to do this. I need to commit to myself. I love the workouts. Like, people, why not try the superfood shakes for cheap? Why not try the workouts for cheap? Literally 2 weeks free. You get every workout we have. And dip your toes in. Like, people love that. And that could easily rack up 10 challenge packs for you the next month or in 2 weeks, you know?
Right.
So you never know. You could try it, experiment with it. Like I always say, just experiment with new things. Like, I've never done that before.
Right.
And it was amazing. And it was just like, we had a challenge tracker group for it, just for the 3-month girls. They logged their superfood shakes if they got the sampler, and then they logged workouts, and we just had like fun in the group. And it's just a way to switch things up, and it's really.
And did you say it's more volume for them to just convert to a challenge pack rather than to?
Yeah, I'm gonna read. So I asked Jackie about that, because she said she was going to convert she was going to have her coaches convert at least 5 to a completion pack. So any one of my coaches that sign people up at the 3-month, probably like next Monday, I'll, you know, tell them, hey, reach out to them, ask them, you know, if they're ready to like commit, get their supplements, ask them if they're loving the workouts. And Jackie said that it just, I guess, averages out to being more TV, and it's not worth it to like get them a challenge pack, which I don't know why, but she broke it down somewhere.
Okay, so so the best bet is the completion pack versus canceling and doing a challenge pack.
Yeah, she said that it just works better, at least for her. I mean, maybe for her team, but if you are like wanting that TV, especially under other business centers. So like my mom, I signed up at least 5 under her. That way I got that extra volume, and she's on my weak leg, so it helped. I'm trying to look. Oh, there we go. She sent me like a graphic. She sent me a graphic that broke it down really good. I'm actually going to send it to you. Yeah. So it says 3-month bod costs $39 and the team volume's $15. A challenge pack, so you would cancel the 3-month bod, you would lose the commission, you would lose the 15 TV, so you would actually get 45 TV for a challenge pack. And if you did a Shaco completion pack, you would get that 15 TV, the 15 commission from the 3-month bod, plus you would get 38 TV from the completion pack and 38 commission. So you're making more and you're making more volume.
Right.
So if someone cancels their bod and gets a challenge pack, you actually lose all of that you got initially,
Mm-hmm. Right.
So supposedly you would make, I know I sent it to you, but yeah, I guess it just is for volume. And if you want the extra commission, if you want the extra volume, then you could go that route. If you don't, then you could easily get, if you want the success club points, but completion packs give you success club points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, either way, you might as well do that and not lose all that volume and commission. Okay, there's another question. Yeah, I can actually make a roadmap and then I'll send it to Brooke. I can make it tomorrow. That'd actually be a good idea. So how do I onboard new coaches? So I actually changed my system a week ago. I always change it, but I always used to invite someone or they would ask me for more information, and I have better luck converting challengers to coaches.
Yeah.
That's just where my coaches have came from. And if I'm lucky, I have one fill out my form a month or every 3 months. But I do have a coaching sneak peek on Instagram. It's more of an objection sneak peek.
Mm-hmm.
So it you can go through them and it says it's a picture with a caption and it says, is this a pyramid scheme? Do I need to have a ton of followers? I'm squashing the objections. I'm not really doing day 1 through 3 and going live. But I recently changed, and I actually have the Google Doc. I'll just send it to you guys and you can change it up. It is from my coach Carrie. She literally sent it to me last night. It just is so simple. I give my girls what do you want to call it? A script to follow pretty much every month, just change the wording and stuff. Mm-hmm. That works. It freaking works. It's a 5-step invite. The initial invite, then you ask them their goals, you tell them about the program. Then they tell you their goals, you reply to them, and then you say would you prefer home or gym workouts? Whatever. It's just super easy, 5 steps, and they never skip a step, and they always sign people up with it because it just works. Because a lot of people just get sidetracked and they ask a ton of questions and people get bored, you word vomit. So this coaching thing is pretty much the same thing. It's a 5-step invite pretty much. And I actually, if someone comes to me about coaching, then I'll send it to I'll start going through the steps. I haven't actually used it for someone I invite to coaching, so I haven't experienced that yet, but I pretty much go through that. It works really well. It's super simple. You kind of talk about your story, ask them why are they interested in being an influencer on your team or coach or whatever you want to call it. I send them a what is coaching guide, so it goes through what we do as coaches, on social media, how we work out, all that stuff, and then pretty much what they would be set up with. So I do pretty much I treat them as a challenger for the first 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So I obviously sign them up as a discount coach, not I don't actually call them a coach, because I feel that just scares a lot of people away. Oh my God, now I have to coach. I committed to this, and so I always say and it's in that script too, you'll be a challenger for the first 2 weeks. If for the first 2 weeks or after the first 2 weeks, if you're, confident enough and you want to start the coach trainings, we'll do that. So it just kind of squashes that whole being scared thing.
Mentality, yeah.
Yeah, and they get to do the programs, for 2 weeks, experience the supplements, wait for their package. Because I used to sign coaches up and then the next day be okay, read this long coach welcome email, read all these welcome guides, be in the group, here's the coach group, here's the coach, whatever. And they would just be really overwhelmed. And this way it's, you know, they sign up as a coach, yes, but you treat them as a challenger for literally 2 weeks. So they can try out the workouts. Yeah. So that helps too. And then we have a new coach mentorship that we started this month, and it's amazing. We have like a whole calendar for the whole month. So that starts the first of every single month. So if someone jumps in now as a coach, they'll start the October 1st one. So it gives them like that 2 weeks to do their workouts, you know? If they jump in like September 5th, I don't even let them in because they missed like the first week. So they have like 3 weeks to do their workouts, like super easy. They can start inviting family to like join them or whatever. But it's pretty much, yeah. So I'll share that calendar as well. It, I made it up. Like, I just was like, okay, first week will be vital behaviors, coach office, basics, like easy basic stuff, right? Like how do you share a cart, like just easy stuff. And then they have to comment every single day on the post. Like that's required. And if they don't comment, they have 48 hours to catch up. And if they don't comment within 48 hours, they will be kicked out of the group and they can restart the next month. And I know that's kind of harsh, but it's like I had a girl that said she was all in, ready to do it. She just got pregnant, like unexpectedly. And so she was like, I need to do this. Like I need extra income. And she didn't comment on the first 4 days of posts. And so then I messaged her and I just was genuine. I was like, hey, like you said, you were committed to this. Like I literally rephrased her words. You haven't commented for 4 days. Like the group's on day 5. Would it be better for you to do it next month? And she was like, yes, I'm so busy. Like I just can't commit to it. So it's usually just something that they are going through or they're too busy or whatever. So it just kind of gives them like, oh crap, I need to look at the posts.
Right.
I just totally forgot or whatever. So I give them some time. I don't just like kick them out. Right. But I don't really like focus on them because I'm trying to focus on like people that are actually
your runners.
Yeah. And then let's see, I'm trying to look at it. Yeah. So week 1, vital behaviors, so the really cool thing is like the first day we ask them what their why is and what their biggest fear is, and they interact with each other. And that had like 50 comments because people were just like supporting each other and it like broke the ice pretty much. So I loved that first day. Second day was setting up coach office. Third day was vital behaviors. Fourth day we did like a challenge pack training and I just showed them like a graphic because I wanted them to know like we have other stuff than challenge packs. And then staying active because I really think that's important. A lot of my coaches go inactive like the first week and it's horrible. And then explaining Success Club and signing someone up. So like share a card tutorial. And then yesterday, like on Sundays, we do like a reflection of week 1. Like, how did you feel? Were you overwhelmed? What'd you learn? You know, whatever. And then week 2 is applying the vital behaviors. So we're going to be using the 5 steps to invite from Beachbody, like the super simple thing they have in the coach office. Today's post was making a contact list with literally 10 names of challengers they would invite and 10 names of coaches. And like 13 of the girls posted their lists. It's just like you give them a task and if they want to do it, they will do it.
Right.
And this is really showing us like who is going to show up for their business and who's serious about it. And then obviously like explaining what a power hour is. Then the next day we will do a live power hour with them. We're going to like schedule their power hours with them, how they can fit it in with their busy lives. And then Friday, we're going to have them drop their list if they didn't already. So just like so vital behaviors, pretty much basics the first week, applying vital behaviors. The third week is actually objections and follow-ups. And then tracking conversations. And the last week is all about hitting Emerald. So it's super like simple. I'm running it with 3 other coaches that aren't even on my team. We just like pair up for groups and stuff. Like I just met them on Facebook. And it's just easy because we all like on that calendar, you can actually like type and people can see it, right? Because you can like edit it on Google Docs. So we like put our names by each post. So like I did day 1. Yeah. Like Brittany did day 2. So it's like, even if you have coaches that put coaches in it, next month, if I have coaches that actually put their coaches in it, I'm going to have them do the post with us. Yeah. So just, I'm hoping, like, we're only on the first week and I've never done it before. It's something new, but I'm hoping that, like, all of my girls reported back. I put them in a message thread separate from our team message thread. It's just for the girls, so I can be like, hey, how did week 1 go? What are you struggling with? Whatever. Just kind of like a little pod they can be in together.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and then after, if they hit enrolled that last week, after that they'll go into my diamond group. So we have, like, with Carrie, we're doing like she's big into Josh Coates, just so she does a lot of trackers. So I'm experiencing, like, her diamond tracker right now, and I have 2 girls in it, so I'm gonna see how it works. I mean, I don't know. It's basically like you just check mark every action that you've done. It's like a Success Club tracker, but yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing. And we gave them a goal. Our Emerald retreat is in November, so even if you don't have a team retreat like coming up, you could give them a goal, like an incentive. If you hit Emerald before November 1st, whatever, it just kind of motivates them. One of the new girls in the mentorship, she, like, started inviting right away, just because I did send her, like, my new coach guide, and it talked about inviting in Success Club. And she is halfway to Emerald, and she's the one that signed up, like, a bunch of people with the 3 months. So it really just depends. I mean, people are going to be different, but it's yeah, so far it's so good. But
I love that. I love that, like, trying new things. And
yeah, we're just trying to experiment.
Yeah, I think that's great.
How do you squash the fear of failure objection? I really haven't had that, like, being objected. I've mainly had, like, just not having enough followers because they think they need, like, thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Other ones, like, they don't have enough time, they're busy, and they're broke, which I obviously tell them, like, coaching is your solution, but if they can't afford the $15 a month, I don't ever sign them up as a coach. Like, they literally can't afford to be active. Like, I'm not going to sign them up as a coach.
Right.
But how you could squash the fear of failure fear of failure is, like, everyone's different. Everyone has a different story in Beachbody. People came from, like, being drug addicts. People came from, like, we have people on our team, like Carrie's sister, she was addicted to heroin. Like, everyone's from different backgrounds. Mm-hmm. And coaching helps people in different ways. So she could get over that fear of failure with coaching, like personal development, stepping out of her comfort zone. I had fear of failure, like, now that I think about it, but I think everybody has fear of failure. You just have to figure out, do, like, a one-on, like, talk to her, voice message her, send her a video of you through DMs, and be like, girl, we all have fear of failure. We're humans. Like, everyone is going to fail at some point, but that's going to push you forward. Like, that's going to make you go forward in life, in your business. Like, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. But yeah, I haven't had that. Like, I haven't had to actually talk to someone about that.
I would talk to Brandy about, like, how our team is, like, so involved, and we, I think sometimes people think they're going to jump on board and then you're going to be like, peace out. But, like, our team have, like, so much training. Like, I tell people, like, there's more training than you'll ever want or need. Like, you definitely have to kind of pick and choose what you want. And, we're going to help you every step of the way and that sort of thing. And then two, when I said, like, just being yourself, there's no, like, right or wrong in this business. You're simply, getting your own results and kind of sharing it and paying it forward and inviting other people to join you. It's not like, it's not rocket science. And we're going to help you with the simple tasks that you need to do in order to move your business forward. So. All right.
And I think that comes from, they have, like, a root problem.
Right. Personal development.
Sorry, my internet. Yeah.
No,
but they have, like, there's a root problem there.
Like a confidence problem or something, probably. That PD can help with, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. For
All
sure.
right, Baylee, this has been awesome. You've been talking for a long time, so I don't want
I
to
know.
do any longer. I appreciate you taking the time and sharing all these documents with us. This is like absolutely incredible. I'll share with you guys the ones that Baylee sent to me. Before we get off, let's take a quick pic. Sorry, it's taking me a second. Okay. Ready? Is everybody on? Christina, are you there? Hoyle? Christina, are you there? Are you there for a picture?
I'm here.
Hi.
Hi. I just got home from work though.
That's okay. Can you show us? There you are. Where are you?
Don't be mad because I liked my own comment.
Are you there?
Oh, yes.
It was funny.
There you are.
Here I am.
All right, let's take a pic. Are you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right, Baylee, this was absolutely incredible. Thank you, seriously. Thank you so, so much. And I appreciate you guys being on with us and, again, being flexible with the time. And I will share the recording as soon as possible.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, bye, guys.